What's up, YouTube? This is Cdog back with another Transformers Movie The Best review. This is Transformers Movie Best MB-15 Lockdown. And we'll just quickly go over the fact that I have a playlist. I have lots of playlists up, but check out the playlist for MB or Transformers Movie Best. I have Wave 1 and 2. I'm now doing Wave 3, and I'll be doing Wave 4 right after that. I'm doing them back-to-back this week. Hopefully I can get some done in the weekend. But checking out the figure in the box. As you can see down there, they have a nice little image of Lockdown in CGI form, as well as his name, MB-15 Lockdown. We have some Japanese writing, Decepticon symbol, some more Japanese writing on the bottom, Japanese text. I like the packaging. It's got the different eras. You can see Age of Extinction up here. Very nice. TakaraTomy. You got the different eras, 2007, 2009, 2011, 2014, and 2017. A window cut on the other side, Transformers. And the back of the packaging with, I guess, what would be a quote from the movie, I'm guessing, as well as some product images of the figure. And here is, there's also a bio in Japanese, if you can read that. So here's a comparison with the original. I have the original only in the Takara version, but I have two of them. I have one that's sealed, and then I have one that's opened and it's still in the box. But taking a look, this one does have the face mask down, and this one is with the face mask off, so you can see his face. This is the Takara version where they painted it up in nice silver with green eyes and whatnot. So one thing I'm a little bummed at, just looking at it through the box, is it doesn't have, at least it doesn't seem to have, if any, paint on the car mode, and that really kind of ticks me off. That's the reason I bought the figure. So without further ado, let's get right into the review. Alright, so out of the packaging, here he is, and he does have paint on him, but there's so much of this, what do you call it? It's going to take me a minute, but you can see the Lamborghini sign painted in. It's painted in pretty well, too. So that looks good. And you can see the paint now. It's hard to see through the plastic. And you got, it's basically the same paint job. There's a few extra paint apps. We have this black on these lower fenders here. You can see the spray all over it, so it does have paint on it. It just should have been coated with more paint. Maybe it just wasn't a very pop-in figure. One thing it's missing is it doesn't have any of the orange in the disc brakes, and that kind of sucks because the original does. So, but yeah, yep. So pretty cool. Yeah, all the marbleization, you can see it go through there as well as through here. Pretty much on every fender. On the hood a little bit. I might actually get this professionally done. Just maybe not, because it is a collectible, and I like to keep my collectibles good. But it will roll. And it comes with a couple accessories, so let's check those out. So we get this hard plastic. It's a little bendy, but it's mostly hard plastic, so that looks good. And it does have paint on it. So there's his gun that he uses that transforms into different things. And then you also have his hook. And they have little pegs, right there and there. So what you do is you just go up on the side. There's these tabs right here and here. And then you have storage. Just like that. Boom. So it'll store just like that. No, it still rolls. It actually rolls really good. So that's good. I just wish that the disc brakes were painted the orange there. But look how good those wheels roll. That's really nice. It rolls really fast on the ground. So I like that. It's got translucent blue plastic for the windshield, as well as the back window. It's got that Lamborghini style cuts, venting. Got the tail lights painted on, as well as some black underneath. I guess that would be the tail lights, and these are what? I'm not exactly sure, but that's pretty cool. Got a little extra paint there for the dual exhaust. But overall, that's pretty much it. So you can see, this is what it looks like from the bottom. Yeah, a very awesome figure. Alright, so for transformation, you can actually leave these on. First, you want to go back here, and we want to separate these. This is just going to be real quick, because I've gone over this figure before, I'm pretty sure. So you just separate it like that, no big deal. And then you want to untab those circles, tab into those slots, so you want to untab those like that. Next up, you want to kind of loosen this up. That's what I do. Just like that. And then bring this whole section down. Rotate these 90 degrees to the front and flatten the feet. These are actually tighter feet. I don't remember them being as tight. Okay, next you want to go back here, and this whole section right here disconnects, and then this section in the back. So it goes up, and then you rotate it on that axis. You drop it here, I'm going to keep that for last. You drop it down, you pull that down this hinge, and you connect this tab into the slot right above my fingernail. And then you also pull this up on that hinge like that. So you connect that tab. If I can see what I'm doing, get the arms out of the way, there you go. Boom, connect the tab like that. Pull these down on hinges, like so. Rotate this to the front 90 degrees. Like I said, you can keep the weapons attached. Turn the head around. And then there's also a tab that tabs into the upper back right up in here. And there is Lockdown in his movie The Best form. And his head's a little small, I'll have to say. But he does appear much better looking in the robot mode than he does in car mode. He has lots of painted detail. We got painted detail on his chest. You got some gold with black details painted on there and there. We got that from the headlights coming back. You can still see the black down here. You got some silver paint here on the abs. Got some silver and gold paint, kind of like some rods or pistons that are up on his thighs there. This whole thing is painted in this darker gunmetal color. Same with the feet and the legs. He's even got some silver on top of that. So that looks pretty good. His entire gauntlets and hands are painted in silver, so those stick out pretty well. You can see those details here on the shoulders and his head. So there's what his head sculpt looks like. Here's what a good comparison would be. There you go. I like the original one better, to be honest, but we can just pop it off the ball joint, I'm sure. Yeah, or at least screw it off the ball joint. But it still looks good. I'm glad I have one that has the helmet. But I'm looking forward to getting the Studio Series Lockdown as well. So I ordered this before I even knew about that. Here's up close with him. And you also want to do this. You want to stick these behind there like that. So that gives him his complete look. For articulation, you still get the head. It doesn't really have any up or down or anything. A little bit, but not anything to say anything about. No tilt. Just on a swivel, basically. And what I meant there, you can see the screw there. You can take it off that way. It's got a hinge here. And it's also on a ball joint, so you can kind of go in like that. Of course, it'll wrap around like that. You get this swivel down here. So if you remove this out of the way, you can kind of swivel out, but it's more of an inward swivel. On both sides, of course. His legs will do a full split. We can do one of these, front to back, pretty good. And then we have the upper or lower but up or above the knee swivel. And then knee will bend and the foot will tilt a little bit back and forth. So removing the weapons, he does have ports for the weapons, so you just take one of the ports and there's like a tab right here. Well, you can use this probably. Oh, my bad. So I flip it around. So we get that whole deal. And of course you can always use the gun too, if you'd rather. Almost seems like they're both molded for the left arm. Here's him in a nice pose, shooting off his gun, his rifle. Another pose with this hook. Here's what he looks like up next against MB-12 Jazz. So this is 2007, this is 2014. Measuring in at 5 1/10 and measuring in at 5 1/2. And up against Leader Megatron. MB-15 Lockdown. Let me know what you think of the review. Check out the playlist and the movie The Best, Transformers Movie The Best playlist, and all the other ones like Masterpiece or Movie 1 through 3, Age of Extinction, The Last Night, Cybertron. We have Marvel Legends now. We have SH Figure Arts, Dragon Ball Z, monsters, non-transforming Transformers like 3A transforming Optimus Prime from Dark of the Moon, or Bumblebee from Dark of the Moon, and Comic Cave Studios Optimus Prime. Anyways, leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe for more toy reviews, and as always, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for all the views, guys, and peace. That's a wrap.